We're live. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Monday. Happy Monday! It's 1 o'clock, and I need you guys' help. We might wait just a second to see if anyone jumps on. Most of you are probably working really hard, which I should be, and I am. You can see it is just like the most beautiful spring day outside. And I am working on this Hyundai for my customer. She is a regular customer of mine. Hello, Ethan. Hey, Humberto. I had a sneaking suspicion you would be on. But I am working on this Hyundai, and I see this vehicle every 6 months routinely. What's up, Derek? How is Chicago right now? Are you guys getting warmer finally? We are in the 80s this week, first week that we're finally out of kind of the freezing 40s, 50s. This is like perfect detailing weather. I could do without the pollen. It's like really bad pollen right now, but all right, let's see who we got, John. We've got Ethan. Hi, Mom. What are you doing? Are you on your lunch break? That's really funny. But anyways, so I need you guys' input. I see this vehicle every 6 months routinely, and if you follow this channel, you've probably seen it before. I like to test products out on this vehicle. What's up, Jay? And this vehicle, just to give you some context, it is stored outside. An older customer owns this, and she's even been having some health issues. So I always like to go a little above and beyond for her. She is probably one of my longest customers. Honestly, half the time that I see the vehicle, the next time, there's still vacuum lines from the last time that I vacuumed it. I love working on her car because I'm like, what am I cleaning? It's normally just the driver's seat, and I do a good wash, clay bar treatment or clay towel treatment and protect it. Hi, everyone. Thanks for jumping on with me. But what I need from you guys is if I've tested a ton of products out on this vehicle and given you guys real world durability updates. Like I said, context, stored outside. She does not wash it, but every maybe a couple weeks she'll go through an automatic non-touch car wash. The only time it has a contact wash is done by me. And so I always try to put on something that's going to be more durable. And I've always been able to kind of test products, be like, ooh, that one worked really well. Ooh, that one's kind of struggling. I've done G-Technique C2V3. It's worked really well, kind of 5 months. It was starting to fall off, but it worked well. Stoner, their hybrid ceramic wax. That surprisingly did really well. Wasn't a huge fan of the application, but you get past kind of some of the streakiness with the damp towel method. It was golden. Last time I saw this vehicle, I applied the Vonix Synergy paint to it. That was doing really well. I'm actually going to be doing an update video for you guys on that shortly. Just showing you guys the application as well as an update. So for those that want to kind of see how it was holding up at 7 months, make sure you guys tune in for that. I know, Mom, bring your car over. I would love to wash it for you. You know, I'm just come over. I have all the stuff. I get it. I'll tell Dad. He can come over. We can hang out. But anyways, I need you guys' help deciding on what product that you guys want to see next. And let me kind of turn you around. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I have to work with. So we've got Meguiar's hybrid paint coating. We can do the 303 nanographene ceramic spray coating. We can do the AM Details, their hybrid sealant. I just did this product, 7 months. It was doing great. And technically, I could just reapply this, but I kind of want to keep testing out products. And you can see this is all my products that I kind of am pulling from. A lot of these I've done videos on. This is normally the one that I reach for the most, but I kind of know what to expect from this. There's a couple new ones here that I haven't really worked with. We've got the hybrid ceramic detailer. That's more of a detailer. I don't know if that would work. We have the graphene coating wax from Keys 37. The Inspiration Defender from P&S. We have Ceramic Slam. We have Owner's Pride, their ceramic detailer. We have Oberk Defense Gel. I'm trying to show you guys a little bit. We could even do the Meguiar's hybrid ceramic wax. We've done this product already, did great. We've got the Lone Star, their ceramic spray. Just trying to go through. Jesscar Power Lock, Jesscar Ultra Lock Plus. I want more durable products. Most of these are going to last 4 to 6 months. We've got a ceramic wax from Keys 37. So here's just a little bit. We could even do Aquatech Synth, their maintenance spray. As far as like ceramic sealants, these are the products that we're kind of working with. We also have ceramic spray coatings, the Ultimate Ceramic Coating from Meguiar's. We have the Veros sprayable ceramic coating. We have Can Coat. That would be a good one, actually, and really easy to apply. We have Immortal. We've done videos on this before. We have Shine Supply Relock Express Ceramic Spray Coating. I really don't want to get into like a dedicated like ceramic coating because it is stored outside, and if we have water spotting issues, I don't want to have to polish and then recoat. So I'm looking for something that's more short term. What do you guys want to see that you would subscribe, hit the notification bell to see those updates on? So you see kind of what I'm working with. I'm trying to think. We also have, we've done ceramic gloss on this vehicle. At 4 months, it was starting to fall off. We have Amplify from Armor Detail. Where are you? Back here. We have the Koshemi, their SO02 spray sealant. That's another option we could consider. I'm trying to think. I think that is it, guys, for what I have. So all that to say, I know I've got a lot. This wasn't like a humble brag. I really am kind of at a loss because I want to make videos that are interesting to you guys. So what do you want to see what it could do? Realistically, this is, I need something kind of 6 months plus, ideally, because anything under like in that 4 to 6 month range typically has just not done super well in this kind of environment where it's stored outside, pollen, dirt kind of sitting on it, and then water spotting issues. So let me go back, read some of you guys' comments, okay? Let's see. All right. Ceramic glass, like I said, Ethan, I did try that one already. It lasted maybe 4 months. Hey, Mama, you should talk about these items as you wash the car. Technician's Choice. Technician's Choice is more of, in my opinion, like a maintenance spray. And my experience with it, especially pollen season, it attracts a lot of dust. Not super durable. So while it does do really great as like a ceramic drying aid, I don't typically apply it to customers' vehicles for like the long-term protection. I will use it if I have a coating in and I'm just doing like a quick maintenance wash, or maybe as a drying aid on our own vehicles. It's very easy to work with. BC3, show Brian some love. It's durable as hell. I think my BC3 actually, it cured in the bottle. I don't have a fresh bottle, so I need to reorder some. Great, I have to clock back in. Actually, deep BC3. I thought you were saying BC2. Do I have that? I do have BC3. Okay, let's see. BC3. I could try this. I just haven't seen amazing things from it, and it's more of a maintenance product, like 3 to 4 months. So maybe I'll reach out to Brian, get a little bit of feedback. That's the benefits of having great friends, that I can be like, Brian, is this gonna last 6 months? Because I need something to last 6 months, because that's till I see it the next time. Koshemi Car Pro. Maybe. I don't know who you're going, baby, but we already actually washed it. What I've already done with this vehicle, I did a wash, I did a clay towel treatment, dried it. I've actually already polished it to remove the previous protection. So we're not going to be washing this vehicle on camera yet. I did that actually earlier, which we'll edit and put that up for you guys. Resist, ceramic gloss, or quick beads. Looks like a bunch of wasted money and useless products that never get used. No, they do get used. I just I maybe only use them a couple times because I like to try out new products. I would like to spend my money and show you guys the products so that you don't have to waste your money on products that don't perform. So that's why I'm asking you guys, what do you want to see? Because I'll be able to give you guys some real world updates to know if it's worth investing in or not. So thank you, Sam Squatch. Whichever you try, it's going to be fantastic. So I'm seeing a bunch of ceramic gloss, which we've already tried on this vehicle. Quick beads, resist. It was that resist from Ethos. Let me see. I think I might have. I'm going to turn you guys around. I know this is the most impromptu. I do have this from Ethos, their ceramic refresh, SiO2 infused spray. I don't think I have any of the resist. I'm trying to think here because I've got ethos up here, the clarity, that's where my ethos stuff is at. So I don't have any of the ethos resist. So anyways, all right, this is very impromptu. So I apologize if I'm all over the place, but it looks like armor detail, ceramic. I could do that one, the amplify. So we could try the amplify. I was hoping to put something a little bit more durable on it, just because of the environment. That's why I was kind of leaning towards the 303. But you guys have probably seen so many videos on that you're like, this has been out for a while. Let's see something new. In the realm of new products, it's probably the ethos ceramic. Refresh, I haven't seen much on that. I've worked with the Owner's Pride ceramic detail in the past, and that will last 4 to 6 months. So anyways, we've got some options. You guys have given me some feedback. My concern is if I put a product on there that I know is like a 3 to 4 month product, when I do see this vehicle back in 6 months or so, I don't want to have kind of a lull in production. So anyways, I do appreciate you guys giving me some of your feedback. Meguiar's hybrid coating in the box you show, it's 19 at Ollie's now, and people are buying it up on YouTube. Not much showing longevity or slickness. That was actually the other one that you could see I was kind of leaning towards. Both are super easy to apply. The hybrid paint coating, Marcus said that he saw that last 12 to 24 months. The nano graphene, my thoughts were because of the graphene. I know a lot of you guys think it's kind of hocus pocus, but my thoughts were with the graphene, maybe we would have less risk of water spotting issues, because that is one of the claims that they make. The hybrid paint coating is extremely hydrophobic. And the concern is that if the vehicle is parked outside under a tree, things like that, if we have a lot of water beads on there, we might have a lot of water spots. All right, let's see. But I might do the Meguiar's because I will see this vehicle back. I personally have wanted to kind of test out the durability. The customers' vehicles that I've applied it to, they have not come back yet. I know I'll see this in 6 months, so maybe we'll just do the hybrid paint coating because I am insanely curious to see that on a vehicle and kind of see what we can expect. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards that. What do you guys think? The Meguiar's hybrid paint coating. Let's see, what are you guys saying? Don't apply new coatings at 11 p.m. Could you give a talk on the Griot's product line and how it works? I know they do not have a coating product. They don't have a coating product, which I wonder if they're kind of mulling one around. I honestly, I use their interior cleaner. It's fantastic. I had a customer that gave me probably over $200 worth of Griot's products because he was older. He was actually a chemical engineer that helped design car paint. And so he was very particular about the products that he used on his vehicles. He loved Griot's. When he found me, brought his vehicle to me the first time, he was like, I'm not going to wash my car anymore. You're going to do it. Here's all my detailing products. So he gave me a ton of Griot's products that I haven't worked with a ton of them. Personally, as a detailer, they are a little bit on the more pricey side. So the ones that I have, I will hopefully try to give you guys some feedback on them. Their rubber cleaner is a dynamite tire cleaner. Their wheel cleaners, I was very impressed with. They clean really, really well. So again, if you're not kind of looking at the price as an issue, Griot's is a great line in general. They just make solid stuff. You'll see them a lot at car shows. Car enthusiasts love them. As a detailer, though, they're not the most economical, but I've got a ton that the customer gave me, so I'll try to give you guys some feedback. Let's see. Don't apply nasal. Majestic Solutions has a shield boost that is a spray-on rinse-off touchless formula. Also shield graphene spray coating. Koshemi Sealant SO2. That was another one that I was leaning more towards. So I want to think, did they have an updated formula on that? I don't think. Could you give a talk? All right. I bought 10 boxes of the Meguiar's for $16. Yeah, it is, honestly, it's on sale right now. I am actually doing a video for you guys on the Meguiar's, the Ultimate ceramic coating, their new spray coating. We applied that to a customer's vehicle. Hopefully we'll be able to see that in the future, but I am dying to do a side-by-side comparison of their hybrid paint coating as well as the Ultimate ceramic coating. I might even be doing a video with Marcus from Meguiar's to kind of do a Q&A. If there are specific questions that you guys might have about those Meguiar's products, or really any Meguiar's products, I am hopefully going to be doing a video with Marcus where we can ask him those questions, and I'll get you guys the answers. So make sure you guys put your questions down below that maybe you might have for Meguiar's on any of their products. All right, Meg, sounds good to me. I think that's good. Maybe you can make Eddie buy his first Meguiar's product. Do you not like Meguiar's, Eddie? Do you have an issue? But anyways, yeah, I think the Meguiar's, I might go ahead, and plus, I want to get this done so I can buy flowers, because this is always an easy day for me. When I get her car done, I'm done in like 3 hours, and I've already polished it. It took like 20 minutes, because I literally was just trying to do just a quick gloss on it. I wasn't looking to correct it. So I think you guys are helping me decide. We're going to go ahead with the hybrid paint coating. We're going to apply that for her. I did a polish. I did a panel prep wipe with Paleus. Have you tried SO3? Now it's spray and rinse. I haven't. That's why I said I thought the Koshemi updated that formula. I have not tried it yet. So I might need to reach out to my supplier and get a bottle of that for you guys. You know, more money. That's just going to sit on my shelves, like someone said. But don't think she has. Have you tried ADS CSS? I'm going to assume the ADS is Armor Detail Supply. CSS, what's that? What is that? Can you not do hyphens? Because that would be great. Oh, I don't see the 3401 there. I agree. Yeah, I got rid of the flex. It was just too much. It's too much of a beast. I know I'm teasing you guys with all these videos that I'm going to be doing, but I was sent these two from CarShield. This is rotary. This is their 15 millimeter polisher, and I freaking love them. I actually reach for them more than my Grios, more than my Rupes. So I've been using it a lot in videos if you have seen any recent videos, but they are super smooth. Their only issues are a little loud. But I put earbuds in, listen to music or a book, and that solves that problem. But I've kind of minimized the vibration issue I was having with my Grios. That's why I had the Rupes, but this has the power of the Grios with the reduced vibration like the Rupes. So it's kind of like if they had a baby, and it's blue and it's cool and it's smooth and it's powerful and it's kind of great. So I'll be doing some videos on these products for you guys. So stay tuned. For those of you that haven't bought the DIY detail polishers, because I feel like everyone has bought those. I don't have them yet, Ivan. I'm just saying. Let's see here. Okay, let's see. Ceramics per sale. You should reach out to Ego and get their new power washer. Allows you to take a bucket of water and use it. I mean, I'm down for trying it, but I don't know about you guys. I have 1, 2, I have now the 3rd vacuum, and then up here, you'll notice that I got sent the Beast vacuum, so I'm like kind of drowning in product and equipment. I think I might need to have a yard sale soon. If anyone needs a vacuum, let me know. I might have one that I am willing to donate to a good cause. I'm just trying to read. I get 10 pounds, drop the siphon and node hose needed pressure. Well, that is impressive. Ego is a little expensive though, but hey, sometimes they're worth it. Their blower is fantastic. All right, what's the name of those 2 polishers? They are from CarShield. They are a Chinese-based company, and you might be thinking, boo, China, but China actually makes a lot of the polishers for other companies, even if they say they're maybe made in Europe. The parts are made in China, maybe sent to the other country, and then they're put together in that country. But China makes pretty much all the polishers, and so they're able to do them affordably too. So this one polisher, the DA, I think they gave me price for like $119 for my viewers. So we're gonna do a video. I'll put the link to it very soon for those of you that maybe you're on the market for a quality 15 millimeter polisher. How about the Armor Detail Professional Coating? I actually just used that for the first time the other day. Again, not trying to, I have so many videos. I don't think you guys realize how many to edit. It is really hard we're in the middle of soccer season with my kids, and I am going Tuesdays, Thursdays, nights for practice, Friday football, Saturday games, Sunday games. It has been super hard for me to edit, and I have so much footage that I need to edit. I think I'm on footage from August that I need to edit. I'm so sorry, guys. I've got really great videos, though, coming out. I just need, like, 3 months off of no detailing to just be able to edit them. But for those of you that have just been very patient waiting for videos, thank you, guys. can you say hi, Jenny, your favorite YouTube ever? Hi, Jenny. Welcome to the live. Your favorite YouTuber. Oh, I'm so flattered. That's a lot of hearts. Am I willing to donate a polisher for a good cause? Honestly, quite possibly. Or I could try to hook you up. Maybe we'll do a giveaway with one of these polishers. Car Shield, if you're watching, can we give away polisher? That would be awesome. But yeah, maybe we will donate, because honestly, I do use all these. I have my G8 3-inch polisher, my G15, which I absolutely love, my Rupes. Honestly, all of them are great polishers. I've just been really loving the Car Shield ones. What technique do you recommend for washing the top of tall vehicles like full-size SUVs? So behind me, you'll see right here. Don't look at this. This is what my husband uses to wash his work truck. He loves a brush. I cringe. I die inside a little every time he washes his truck, but it works. It's the softest option for a brush. But right here, this is actually a Mitt on a Stick Pro. And they have pads like this. It's a microfiber that snaps onto that cushioned backing plate right there. And that's how I would do tall vehicles. Obviously, step stool. I'm almost 6 foot tall and I still need a step stool for certain trucks. But for those of you that are vertically challenged, or you have a truck and you just are like, no one's gonna see the roof, get one of these, wash your roof, because I am tired of scraping black fungus off of the roof of the trucks. Hire an editor, I should, but you don't make that much money on YouTube, surprisingly, and I would just pay someone to give them the money that I would be making from YouTube, and that's not worth it for me. So slow and steady wins the race on YouTube. But yes, I would love to have an editor. I would love to have that. But honestly, I do love editing. It has become my art form. It has become how I create me. It's just very fulfilling. And I am ADHD. Half the time when I'm doing these videos, you might notice there's a cut. That's because my brain literally went like, what? Or I would say a word that doesn't even exist. And so for me, the magic comes within the editing process for me to be able to just kind of put together a fluent thought and just be able, I create videos that I like to watch. So if you guys aren't a fan, it's okay. But I really just, I love editing and creating these videos and helping you guys out and interacting with you guys. Yes, I know, August, good Lord. All right, do you still have the G9? Actually, no, I gave the G9 to my dad because it's super user-friendly. I think I gave it to my dad. Dad, did I give it to you? Yes, maybe I did. I don't know. I actually have, right down there, I have a Max Shine 3-inch rotary. I have a 21 millimeter polisher from Raindrops Detailing Supply. And I have my GG6, which I'm emotionally attached to that. That was like the first polisher that I loved. I had my MT300. I think I did sell that one. But these two, I'm just very emotionally attached because those were the ones that I used when I first started detailing. The Max Shine rotary, maybe I would be willing to donate that to a good cause. But yeah, I mean, if anyone needs a polisher, let me know. Maybe we'll send it to you guys. I'm always looking. I need to get rid of some stuff. I'm just drowning. Tuck Smith, you're the best detailer. No, that's super sweet. Where's Jamie and Duar at? Let's see. She said vertically challenged. Well, isn't that the PC way of saying short? But yes. Yes. You have to admit, I never heard of those polishers. When you say Car Shield, I think of the car warranty advisement. This is true. They are kind of, they don't have a huge U.S. presence. I think they're trying to be introduced to the U.S. market, and so that's why they kind of, I was introduced to them from another detailer, and it has been fantastic. I was teaching my daughter how to wash cars, and she says polishing by hand, a polisher would be a nice prize. Hey, message me if you need a polisher. Now, mind you, I might only have a rotary, a 3-inch rotary, so headlights. Garage sale Saturday, yes, I probably should have one. Is somebody having audio cuts, or is it just me? I apologize if there's audio cuts. It's hard to know when I'm live. Everyone just ship EC detail, a bunch of Meguiar's now, but we know we got it. I mean, Eddie, try out Meguiar's. The hybrid paint coating, it's stupid easy. So it's fantastic. When I need something simple, when I need something stress-free, that's what I reach for. Do you guys have any more questions? I'm kind of loving being able to have these moments with you guys, because we can kind of cut through some of the gap in between videos and comments and stuff. Slowly each day, 1 box and 1 McGuire's a week for 52 weeks. Use code Kurt at Chelsea's Crush. Let's see. Have you had to change anything on your foam cannon? I've actually stopped using the MTM foam cannon, and I've been using the MJJC version 2 foam cannon. I know all the cool YouTubers have the version 3, but mine works. Why replace it? Especially when I've got so much of other stuff. But the version 2, I think, foams better for most soaps. So I've kind of just been leaning towards that. I have them back here. We'll just kind of wheel. Notice how smooth? Yeah, I'm not using this seat anymore. I bit the bullet. I bought a Viper. And holy crap, guys. This thing, it is so smooth. It is so smooth. I should have gotten the big boy, though, because I feel like I'm going to fall out of it. I said in a video review I was doing of it, I don't feel like I need a big boy, but maybe a medium girl. You know, they have like a little cushion that you can add on to the chair, just so that you have a little bit more seat base. Because I feel like with this one, it kind of hugged my seat a little bit more. But if you like have $500+ that you're just looking to spend, the Viper, it is worthwhile. I mean, it's just really smooth. But anyways, what I was saying, the foam cannon's back here. So I've been using the MJGC foam cannon and absolutely love it. Let's see, wheel polishing videos in the future. I don't do a ton of wheel polishing. A lot of time, the best way to do that is wheels off, and I do not do wheels off. None of my customers have ever asked for it. The only time I've ever done wheel polishing is just by hand, just to remove some chemical staining. Realistically, even when I'm coating them, I just do kind of a quick hand polish, panel prep wipe, send it. I've never once had a customer say, can you polish my wheels? For those of you that have, it's just not something that is needed in my world. But I can always show you guys what meager work I do on wheels. Honestly, wheel coatings are not a hot demand here. I've had 2 in the last month, and they are the only 2 that I've had in like 4 years. So where do you store your microfiber towels? Don't know if you see all these lovely clear bins back here, but it's kind of a hot mess, but it works for me. And I have all my drying towels and wash mitts in there to keep them kind of dust free. Again, I work from home. It works for me. These I just kind of got at Walmart, and over the guys there. Okay, sorry. Someone had the audacity to try to call me. We'll call you back, Derek, in just a second. But yes, that's where my microfibers are stored. Let's see here. I normally don't see, I just wear my volleyball knee pads. I got rid of mine years ago. And I'm tall still. I would still be kind of super tall. I have a Ram and I've tried to use the foam. I think it's the best use for small cars' wheels. I use a foam gun or foam cannon for my husband's truck, but I'll do a side at a time because normally that's how long it takes for me to work around. Mason, go out and do your car. This is your PSA. Go out and do your car. It's a beautiful day. Just go do it. There's no better time than today than to just go do it. If you keep pushing it off for tomorrow, you're never going to do it. So, you know, take me with you. Wash your car while I'm talking to you, okay? That's fun. We'll just body double together. I've seen a few videos on the rinseless washing over foam washing. What are your thoughts moving to rinseless? I use rinseless in between. I wouldn't primarily maintain with rinseless. I like a good contact wash. I like the lubrication. I think the lubrication from soap is superior to rinseless washing, although rinseless washing has great lubrication. I will maintain with rinseless washes in the wintertime, but in the summer, there's just nothing more therapeutic than to just soap, mitt, bucket, wash vehicle with the water. I just love it. For me, it's therapy. Rinseless washes are those quick washes in between that I don't have time to do all of that, but I still want to be a little bit safer than a waterless wash. So I think they have their place. But personally, like heavy pollen, heavy salt contact wash is the route that I will go because it feels safer in my mind, even though I know rinseless washing, when you do kind of a quick soap or rinse or anything like that, it can be very safe. Sometimes I have no other choice but to do it. But if I have the ability to have free flowing water and to wash it outdoors, I will, if that makes sense. Thank you for not found. I appreciate that. That's so many towels. It is, and honestly, I know that this is like, we're all over the place today. But I know that a lot of people like throw out their towels over time. A lot of these are interior, like this is interiors. This is, I can't point and do this. This is glass. We have a lot of kind of coating or polish removal towels. And then I have just a bunch of old towels. And then I also, oh God, this is heavy. Down here, I have brand new towels. So like every 2 or 3 cars, I will replace my coating towels with new towels. But most of the time, my coating towels, I can launder and reuse several cars as long as they're not starting to shed lint. I inspect, make sure there's no dirt, make sure they're not kind of crunchy, they're soft. Soak them in microfiber or like a APC or something like that immediately after you coat a vehicle, applicators and towels alike, and then launder with P&S Rags to Riches or Microfiber Restore with a splash of white vinegar, and you can use your towels for a long time. Some of these towels I've had for years. I just launder them properly and have common sense. Like when they start to, you know, have staining and stuff like that, they're interior towels. So I have a buttload of interior towels. And honestly, I'll donate them. I'll give them to family members that need new cleaning towels, things like that. Use them, you know, around the house. So a lot of these are just, you know, interior towels, but I go through a lot of interior towels. I can sometimes do 5 cars a week, and it's surprisingly you go through a lot of towels. So what's your favorite small diameter polisher? So I have a SPTA right here, like 1-inch polisher, and then I have a G8 3-inch polisher. Those are what I use for small diameter. I rarely use them, but in certain situations, those are what I will use. You haven't used soap in 3 years, rinseless all the way. Good for you, Ethan. And honestly, if Ivan were on this live, he would say, you know, he's never used soap except for when it was kind of a joke. He uses rinseless for everything. Hey, sorry, my husband's texting me. He's going to Walmart. Anyways, I'm like reading his text while I do this live with you guys. I didn't think this was going to be that long. I got to get back to work, but this is really fun for me to be able to answer you guys' question. I'm just reading. Do you use a water filter for hard water too, not to leave stains? Or so, where do you get it? I do not. I mean, I have, inside my house, we have a water softener. I have no water softener. My husband, because of the amount of water that I use, did not connect our water softener to the outdoor spigot. I kind of wish he had, but he didn't. So summertime, I use formula for spray wax a lot of times, or I have a tent and I just work super fast. I would love to say that I have a water softener, but realistically, we have well water and it can be pretty hard. But I have water spot treatments. I have tents. I have ways to kind of deal with that. I'll either summertime wash first thing in the morning when I have a little bit of shade, but you can see once we get afternoon, I get like this little sliver of shade. So I definitely use my tents. You can see I've got them right behind me. I have a 13 by 13 that is life-saving to help with water spots. I just can't use it on super windy days. But there's workarounds. You don't always have to have a hard water spot treatment. Wash early in the morning or later in the day when you don't have as much sun, and you should be good to go. Let's see here. I'm just reading some more of your questions. I got to get back to work. So if you guys have a few more questions, I'll try to answer them. But we're going to apply the hybrid paint coating to this vehicle and let it cure before the customer comes get it. I want to get a wet vac rigid 4 gallon. Is it too small for your DIY at home, or should I get a bigger one, 5 gallon or 6 just in case? I've had a 4 gallon rigid for years, and that has been more than enough. Unless you are actually like you have a flooded basement where you need to suck a lot of water out, 4 gallons should be more than sufficient. The 6 gallon one, you've got to think about the footprint that you got to store it in. The 4 gallon one, I can have right up here on a shelf. If you're mobile, it's perfect. But personally, I think the 4 gallons should be sufficient. And even the Vac Master, they sent me their 5 gallon, and you can see it's kind of like right up there. They have a 5 gallon one, and it's almost the same size as the 4 gallon. So I think it depends on the manufacturer, but You know, there's certain things you got to take into consideration, but I think 4 should be sufficient. I mean, are you going to be shampooing? Are you going to be using like the Rip Clean extractor attached to it? That can maybe change it if you have to suck up higher volumes of water. But for vacuuming, you know, 4 gallon is sufficient. If you're using it as a wet vac, like an extractor, then maybe you do need a little bit of a higher capacity. After playing ceramic detail spray, do you get tons of dust afterwards? I was wondering, how do you prevent this? Which ones? Certain ones don't. Certain ones might accelerate it. But especially pollen season, sometimes it's just unavoidable. Some products I will actually blow my car off or blow the customer's car off before they come to pick it up. Pollen is sticky though, and so you might not be able to blow it off all the time. You know, if you're using products that have carnauba in them, carnauba might cause them to kind of stick a little bit more. So it just depends on the product you're using. That's why I don't use like Technician's detail spray, especially in the pollen seasons, because it can really attract dust, or as well as bead maker. That's definitely a no-go. My cars are so clean, no foam ever needed. Have you started looking into PPF, Humberto? I've thought about it. The hardest part for me is having a dust-free environment. I like to work with my garage door up. I can put it down, but I don't want to have to deal with nibs underneath of it. And I am one person. I know you can do PPF, like maybe if you're just doing like a front clear bra. But I haven't been sold on the benefits of PPF, because I've seen a lot of customers that over time it needs to be removed. I don't want to have to deal with removal. You know, and honestly, yeah, for rock chips, it can definitely help, but 10 years down the line, I'm not a fan of how it looks, and customers think it can be eternal, and then they're not taking care of it properly, and then you got water getting underneath, and it gets dirty, and it's nasty looking. So I personally am still on the fence with PPF. I know it's a big money maker for people. I've had a couple customers call and inquire about it, but I don't know. What do you guys think about PPF? Is it that hot of a thing that everyone needs to consider getting into it? Is there money left on the table? But personally, I don't know. For one person in a garage that's not necessarily dust free, I don't know. I've thought about reaching out to Jason though, because if I were to do PPF, it would be optical. I have been impressed with at least what they created in that line. So I don't know. What do you guys think? A uranium atom has 92 protons and 92 of which are 6 valence electrons. What are we talking about uranium for? How did we get to uranium? Did I miss something? I don't know. Okay. Good talk. Help her out, folks. Smash that. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. It's red hot out here in Cali. It is 85, 86 here today, so it's definitely warmer. Do you use matching bottles to put your favorite products in, or just use the bottle they came in? A lot of times I will use the manufacturer's bottles just to be able to find it. If they're concentrates that I have to dilute, I do the IK bottles, or it sometimes depends on the manufacturer. Like Superior Products, I use their bottles just to be able to have some labeling. Some of the McKee's ones, though, I'll just kind of put them in my IK bottles. I find they work really well. New subscriber here, looking forward to your clips. Thank you, Keith. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. All right, 2019 Chevy Silverado with lots of pebble hits. How can I fix that? Are you talking about rock chips? And if so, then there are touch-up kits that you can purchase. I have not personally, sometimes the pens, the work, but they don't look the best. If you're looking for it to look amazing, Larry Cosillo from Ammo NYC is probably the best channel to find. He has some really great educational videos on how to do touch-up paint. His method is probably what I would recommend. I've not done a video on it because I don't have customers that ask, and I always tell them if they're looking for rock chip paint repair, I'm not a body shop. But Ammo NYC probably has the best educational series on how to do paint touch-up, so I would probably recommend you head on over to Ammo NYC and check them out. Larry has taught me tons over the years. He's one of my favorite channels to watch. So for me, oh, you meant PPF installs. I got it. Yes. They are super popular right now, especially, I mean, most shops are doing PPF and then coatings over top, and it can be a huge money maker. But personally, I just haven't gotten into it. You know, doesn't mean I won't, but I don't know. What's the best iron remover for the price? I'll be honest, there's a ton of really great ones out there. The Furies is very affordable. It's probably one of the more cost-effective ones from Phoenix COD. I'm trying to think. Superior Products has a Purple X, which is a concentrate that you can dilute, but it smells awful. Fury smells tolerable. Honestly, the Turtle Wax, their wheel and iron remover, I think you can get it for like $45 a gallon. That's not a bad one either if you're looking for something on a retail level, even their spray bottle. But I would probably say either the DIY Detail, their iron remover, or the Furies for the price. Those are the two that I've been leaning more towards lately. And their smell is tolerable. The DIY is probably a little stinkier. Furies, they actually updated it so that it's a little bit more like a minty smell with a little bit of like a fruity smell on the back end. AM Details, their wheel and iron remover is another good one. So there's tons out there. But for the price, I would check those out. Let's call Brian interested. Yes, I was going to say Humberto Dr. Color Chip, retail-wise, is probably one of the more easier ones. You basically prep, wipe it on, wipe it off. It kind of fills it in. I actually bought a kit years ago, and I just haven't used it for my own Subaru. Again, I don't have time. All right, guys, Oh, you're saying you don't recommend it for vehicles with pearl painting since they don't match exactly. And I have a pearl vehicle, so good to know. Anyways, thank you guys. All 114 of you that jumped on for our live. I did not think that this was going to last this long. One more question. What are your thoughts on your preferred claying method? I'm a novice with that stage, and I'm honest to God scared of scratching marring. Keith, realistically, anytime you clay a vehicle, you run the risk of light marring. What's really important is, and I know some people say you don't need to do a foaming pre-soak. I like to do a foaming pre-soak before a clay tile because it helps loosen all the dirt. It minimizes the scratches. You know, do a foaming pre-soak with a higher pH soap just to kind of loosen the dirt. Rinse it off with a pressure washer. Do your contact wash. Rinse that off. Then come in with a clay towel. If you're having to do a chemical decon clay towel combo, the DIY Detail, their iron remover, their clay towel works really well in conjunction together. But you can use really soap. If you're just doing a quick clay towel, I like to use the Turtle Wax Pure Soap. I find it to be the slickest soap, but really less pressure. You're just holding the towel more than anything and gliding it across the surface. So having the right soaps, doing a proper contact wash prior to remove as much of the dirt as possible, rinse, work in the shade, you know, just make sure you have water lubrication for your clay towel or clay bar. If you're going to do a dedicated clay bar, I would say do your wash, dry, and make sure you have a clay lubricant that is going to give you a lot of lubrication. Total Detail Solution actually has a killer clay kind of lubricant. It's just kind of their detailer. But it works really, really well for clay. You can even use something like McKee's 37 has their clay and seal that you can use it as a lubricant and it will protect simultaneously. Options. But you really want to just have something that has lubrication. So that's really important. Let's see. So, all right. If you guys have other questions, I got to keep moving on this. But if you have other questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them down below. But we're going to apply the Meguiar's hybrid paint coating to this. And then we're going to be able to show you guys some real world updates on that. So I will do a quick video off camera on a different clip that will show you guys the application. And then we'll share with you guys an update on that product for those of you that you bought the $19 Ollie special and you want to see, is this going to really perform? We'll see this vehicle back in 6 or 7 months, stored outside, taken through the automatic car wash, non-touch, and only washed by me twice a year. So thank you guys for watching, all 140 plus of you. Thank you for subscribing. If you want to see the answers to more of these questions, just keep hanging in there. We'll see you guys hopefully soon in the next detail. But thanks for watching. Have a great day. We're doing peace. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hearts to you all. We'll see you soon.